RJTI charts versus when the dam breaks for the SP 500 DJ30 NASDAQ. It is so hard for one to see that in the midst of this great rally, President Trump's mindset of volatility with acts of clap on, clap off terrorist approach. Good earnings reports from several companies that weigh heavily for the markets, and those anticipated good earning reports from companies like NVIDIA, etc. And a march toward new contract highs that suggests one would be crazy to not ride this train. One of the keys, in our opinion, offered is to not examine the markets from the latter variables, but to ask if things are within the laws of physics and the definiteness of the laws of mathematics. And something just doesn't add up in spite of all of this buy now approach from fund money managers and investors in general. When the dam breaks, can you imagine what happens next? History has told that the worst dam failure in history is widely considered to be the 1975 Van Child Dam. In comparison, 1929, 1987, 2008, 2020 market declines are some of the worst declines in history. And if such behavior continues to inject into the market, you might as well get ready for a decline equaling 28 to 37%, if not a little bit more. As hard as it might seem for others to see 4,100, 4,300 SP 500 to trade, we will continue to walk the plank with such conviction. There is a black swan embedded, and also the laws of mathematics is to correct such. And although we aren't capable of pinpointing the exact time that such is to unfold, we at least understand that pain lies around the corner for buyers as of April 2025, if not those who entered from January 2024. We totally agree that anyone can project numbers, and the only thing we will say is that RJTI charts, unlike JP Morgan, Jim Cramer, Goldman Sachs, BlackRock, Cathie Woods, Bill Ackman, Tom Lee, Jeffrey Gundlach, Mark Schocken, don't have a feather in their cap, a forecast that represents from March through December 2019 on 12/27/2019 at 10:34 a.m. RJTI charts versus 2020 is going to be interesting. Laced with black swans that may unfold, gold, silver, U.S. Treasuries to the rescue. And we all know what happened in 2020. You can see on the chart. You can see way back in December when we sent this out, the market was near contract highs. So the only thing you should get is that we saw the unfolding 12 months before the nasty time period in 2020. And the real question is how? Did we see down the line against some of the same on Wall Street who were sucker punched in 2020? Our algorithms is the answer. And they are blinking that trouble is lurking, and as before, our warnings are coming early. Coming at a time as before when things were great and the markets were roaring. Let those who have ears hear, and those who don't hear, Godspeed. DJ30 chart, our targets. It's easy to see the trees that make up the forest, and it's even easier to see the forest that's made up of trees. But it's not so easy to see behind the forest. Get your ammo today. RJTICharts.com, driven by infinite wisdom and its proprietary trading systems.